Hello watchers, today is the 1st of June, or in my speak, the 1st of summer. So, we've got June and a little umbrella, so I'm hoping that's not a bad sign. We're going to get a nice June, a nice hot June. Just flip this calendar as well. And what have we got? Oh, we've got Jack. Master of Fright, beware. I am the Pumpkin King. I'm not sure what's going to be going on in the next few weeks because I've got lots of fun things like cinema and seeing people, because it's going to be the first time since this whole COVID thing. But I'm sort of having a little staycation of going to York, which is still in the borders of Yorkshire. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. I'm not sure how much work I'm going to be doing as well as on top of my work. So, we shall see what happens. But right now, let me just move you close. I'm just prepping for a So Flat versus the Liquitex and seeing how they chalk up to one another. So I'm just prepping for that video. So yeah, that's my little intro for June. So I'm just doing some prep for the Liquitex versus the Golden So Flat video. Yeah, I'm just doing some different strips of paper to show the different opaqueness of the different colours for that video. But while I've been doing that, I've got a parcel from No Issue. So fingers crossed this is actually going to be my stamp. Fingers crossed. Well, it's the wrong product. It should be a self-inking stamp, but maybe it's the right stamp. Yeah, that's not my stamp. Hang on, have they got my name? No. That's not my surname. So this is Laura Carina Illustrations and Prints. So I have your stamp if you watch this. So this is now the second one. And yeah, just ink at the bottom. This is becoming very annoying. Well, considering they're called No Issue, I just seem to be having a lot of issues with them. All I asked for was one stamp. Just one stamp. So yeah, I'll give you an update on that if I get a reply or if it gets sorted. So yeah. Anyway, better get back on with my prep. Today is the 17th of June and look what I've finally got on my walls. I've got my notice board. I made that myself with felt, corkboard and wadding. I am going to do another one. So I'll probably show you how I did it on a studio vlog rather than a separate video. I'm just not sure about having another one just yet, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the place where I want to put my enamel pins. So I've got some Disney ones here. I've got Emma Carpenter's little woodland set there that I love. Some Things to Keep, I think that's from. Then I've got Christine My Lymph. Let's get a little bit closer. Yeah. Christine My Lymph, Pretzel from Baby Gang, Catnip of course, Piper, from Piper's Art, Piper Santos, and Paper Gang, Scroller, Art Snacks, and of course some beautiful little Papio Press ones, and some Disney, because we all need a little Disney. Sorcerer's, Apprentice from Fantasia, a couple of the key pins, and of course the Beauty and the Beast one. If you shake that one, actually has all the glitter in there, so that's quite nice. Oi, what? And that's the backing card that it came on, and I of course love the castle, so I'm keeping that up there. The dots is just something I got for free, but I quite like them. I don't know why. I won't wear them, obviously, I'm a grown adult sometimes, but I think they were quite a cute idea. And then this wire mesh one for me to be able to hang inspiration of my favourite peoples, somewhere to put my planner when I need my desk space. And I don't know why, but I find this little arrangement very sort of aesthetically pleasing, and I don't know why, but it just pleases my eye. These are some prints from, I've forgotten her name, I think it's Marie, what is it, Marie Oil Paintings, Marie, from, there we go, from her, and she does all these urban landscapes on oil and canvas, but she focuses on sort of capturing the light and the shadow and how they interact. So she does really urban sort of industrial spaces, but I really like her work. I think it's just because it's so graphically pleasing. But with this wire mesh, I think I'm actually going to turn that into a cabana board, because I've got lots of little clips that I can use. For that, and then just use like the little square pieces of paper to write whatever I need to do in the processing things. So I think I'll turn that into a cabana board. But yeah, I was just excited to share that I've got my notice boards finally on the wall. Okay, so this right now is where I'm at with the model making. I'll leave an overlay over the top of how it was on the last studio vlog, so in May. It's now June 23rd, so it's greatly improved. This is just one elevation, so this is the west elevation of the existing site. And again, normally architectural models don't have so much detail for the existing site, but because part of the brief was for the material, to incorporate the materiality of the site, I thought it was important to show on the existing references as well. So that's how that's going. I'll zoom in a little bit, I hope. Hopefully. This is so much harder to do. Can we zoom in? How do you zoom in? Zoom. Aha! I cracked it. But yeah, I've got a couple of scale figures there just to show you. And I've used tracing paper for the glass, because I'm actually going to put some lighting in there as well, so hopefully you guys will be able to see that. Then along here is all the brickwork and archwork, which I still can't wrap my head around why they've used that in the beginning, because there never was, like usually in the UK brick archways or stone archways are because of the railways, but where this is located on site, there has never been any rail tracks, let alone a station or anything, so it's interesting why they've gone with that, and I still haven't got to the bottom of why they've done that, because this is actually part of a giant shopping mall, the Hounds Hill in Blackpool. In that part, it's part of the multi-story car park that's at the back, so it's interesting some of the options that the developers have gone with on that. But I suppose that's the difference between developers and architects. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on with the model at the moment. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys, and I am excited but also very nervous, is I have got a parcel from No Issue, the company that I've had nothing but issues with. So hopefully this is what, my fourth stamp I've had with them. So hopefully it's actually going to be my stamp. I think it might be because it's a bigger box. I can already tell that. So let me just open it up. Okay, it's definitely a bigger box. Right, it's the right product, i.e. it's self-inking. Moment of truth. Ah! It is mine, it is! Look at that. You can't, it's not zoomed in. Why are you not focusing? Because the other lock, there we go. ArchiWorks from the architecting studio, that is all I wanted. All I wanted! And it's taken like forever. Wait, to get here. Let's see what it looks like on some paper. I need some paper. This is a bit of... Let's move the camera again. Oh, this is so hard without my Osimo thing. I have to really sort of clamp things down. Okay, so which way around does it go? Yay! Oh, I can do this all day. Woohoo! So I've got it at long last. I'm quite pleased with that. Obviously, I need to take care when stamping a little bit, i.e. not go mental. Let's do a slow one. There we go. A slow, complete one. So now I can stamp the back of my art prints and sign them, so therefore they're a little bit more legit rather than just something I've printed off. Even though I haven't printed them off, I've had them professionally printed, but you know what I mean. I won't be launching my store this June because, as I've just said, it's the 23rd of June and I ran seriously out of time. So I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. I will keep you posted. Okay, so I've just got a parcel that I've ordered from someone off eBay. This is a die cutting machine. It is used and second hand, but it comes with all sorts of bits and bobs that I'm not entirely too sure about. It's just the machine I was interested in. So let's open it up. I think this is actually insulation for the floor, but I could actually use it for felt for the printmaking, so that might come in actually in handy. But here's a top view of all sorts of bits and bobs. Let's just pulling all these bits out. Here's a note from the person. So I think they're all the extra bits and bobs. Then we've got the X-Cut cutting pad, which is very bent. And then the metal part. another cutting plate, base plate. Ooh. More goodies. I believe that's the handle. Making sure that there's nothing else in the box apart from lots of this lovely padding. Move that to the side. Put all them to the side. So this is what I was after, which I believe is called the X-Cut Express die cutting machine, but you can actually use it for printmaking. Just under the handle. Make sure the screw's in there. Yeah, and the screw. Because when I've been printmaking, I've recently been using the Sminky Aqualiner print ink, and as I'm using the brayer, it's slightly moving the lino around on the paper, so I'm not getting crisp edges. So I think if I use a printing press, or in this case the X-Cut, it's going to help minimize that, hopefully, and just make my workflow a bit easier and smoother, especially on my wrists as well. So this, I believe, works by just pulling that down, and then you've got two rollers here. Obviously needs a little bit of a clean. And then I think these, yeah, they flip over. And you get a locked surface all the way across. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, rather than making a separate video. And obviously that's the handle that goes on the end. So yeah, very pleased. I have to give it a good clean now. Today is the 1st of August, and look at the mess I have made. And the reason being for all this mess, we have a new door to the studio. I'll insert a quick clip of the mess that it looked before. And by mess, I mean the doors. But yeah, nice big open aluminium frame, so no maintenance. No having to take the doors off, sanding them every year and repainting or restaining, or so hopefully a lot less hassle. And already I notice, even though we're in the middle of summer, there's no sound. Even though the windows haven't been upgraded, the windows are still the same windows. They're next on the list. There's barely any sound. So yeah, normally I can hear just like the humming of whatever's in the background, but there's nothing. So yes, the reason why that's all a mess because of the doors is because in the old doors there was a teeny tiny wire that needed to be taken out, and the wire went all the way across, all the way up the wall and at the back of this cabinet. But because this cabinet is right up against the wall and against the thing, you can't just pull this cabinet straight out. So then I had to pull the middle one out. So yeah, I had to empty both of those, and you don't realise how much stuff you have in cabinets until you pull it all out. So yeah, everything's a little bit topsy-turvy today. I've not been really doing any vlogging or anything for a little while now, because July I've been having fun. I've been seeing people and going to cinemas and restaurants and stuff like that now that things are opened up a little bit, but still wearing masks and still socially distancing from other people. as best we can. It's been, I think, almost 2 weeks now since I was last out, and you know, I'm healthy, I'm fine. So I've not caught anything, I don't believe, so if that's how it works, we're still not 100% sure. Anyway, I digress. But yes, I want to do my usual sort of starting to plan and sort the calendars out in things as well. So I'll just move the camera for that. And I don't know what it is. It's now 2:30. Is it 2:30? Yes, it's 2:30. Oh my god, I can't even read a clock. I'm just so excited. But, yeah, I always tend to pick up the camera around like 1, 2, 3 o'clock-ish. I don't know why. I don't just pick it up first thing in the morning. But yeah. So I'll just turn the calendars over. Like I normally do. I haven't really been using my planner that much. Like I have this Stationery one where the planner is actually in 2 separate books, and this August one I've not really used yet. It actually started from July, but because I didn't do any planning whatsoever in July, I've just pulled that out because I was feeling so bad that I've, you know, not used it. So I just pulled it out, and it made me feel so bad. It's like it doesn't exist. July didn't exist. It was the month of fun. So yeah. So hopefully this August there's going to be a lot more content on the studio vlog. If not, it's going to be a very short vlog. But yeah, it's not like I don't have work to do. It's just I'm enjoying my time, enjoying the fun, because I know winter in autumn, even though autumn and winter are my seasons, I love those seasons. It's because there's so many things going on at that time of the year that people are too busy to sort of relax as well as what you can do in the summer. Well, anyway, my circle of friends are anyway. So yeah, so I've not used any of the calendar apart from I've stuck some stickers in things in, especially for December. Some nice copper ones. Still the same notepad that I've been using in there. With different things. I should really not show you that bit because there's lots of spoilers in there for upcoming videos and stuff. Like I say, I've got plenty of work. I have my job, my architecting job. And then I have this channel as well. And soon to be another channel. But I will do a video, a channel update video about that. Because as you may have seen, there are things that have changed on my channel, like the logo and a few other little bits, the intros and things. I'm just slowly changing things. But yeah, I'll do an actual dedicated channel update video to explain what's going on there, which will probably be released around about the same time as the vlog, so you won't have to wait too long. But yeah, I need my pen. So yeah, first day of July. So we say goodbye to that one. First day of August, I should say. I have missed July. So we've got this nice little image on this one with the little mountains. And I think they're supposed to be like cotton flowers, I think. So yeah. Turn that little calendar that I like to cross off. And then, of course, my big Nightmare Before Christmas one. Let's pull the camera out a bit more so you can see it in its entirety. Move the camera up a bit. So yeah, for July we had Zero, the ghost dog, who is my favourite character out of the movie, apart from Jack. But flipping over, we've got a Scream Queen. Jack, listen, I had the most terrible vision. But yeah, I love that orange on this. This is very Halloween-y. No, I'm not going to flip to October to see what that one's like. We'll see later. But yeah, I like those colours. So yeah, that's a little intro for the beginning of August. What have I got planned for August? This is why I need to start using my planner more. August. Okay, I'm gonna do like a beyond the box scroller box. So if you've watched my scroller box videos recently, in fact there'll be an August one up by the time. Anyway, yeah. So there's gonna be for the July scroller box. I can't say for the August one yet because that hasn't been released. I've done a unboxing video. Then I've done the actual scroller challenge that I really enjoyed and I'm really impressed with the results. So much so that I'm going to then do a third video for the scroller box of Beyond the Box where I add to some of the materials to get an even better result. Well, hopefully, I've not filmed it yet. Hopefully I get a better result as well. And again, that will be the Never Ending Story Fantasia, the Ivory Tower. If anyone knows that, I'll leave a link in the cards above to those videos and description down below because there's a couple of them if you want to check those out. I also have got my Liquitex V Golden So Flat paints. This month I've got to do. Hopefully I'm going to get the new bloody website up because I've got so many like little freebies that I want to do. Well, not that I want to do, that I already have ready to go up. It's just I don't have the website to be able to send them for you guys to click on and download yet. So I'm hopefully going to have the website done by the time the studio vlog goes up. That's a new website. The old website is now, I still own the domain, but I'm not actually having a web page for that. Because I bought the domain, I think something for like 10 years or something like that. But yeah, I've changed the domain name, but again, a link will be in the description for that as well if you want to check that out, if it is live. Hopefully it will. And I need to do, I think before I do the big sort of Etsy shop launch, I'm gonna put a few bits on the website first and see how they go. So then it gives me an idea of any other stuff that I need to get printed or get packaging for, or you know, anything that needs to be done. So it gives me an idea, like obviously if nobody buys anything, then I know, well, is it really worth doing an Etsy shop at the moment? So you know, I just want to put a little bit on the website because there, and also I think I've got greater control if it's on my own website as well. But again, it's something I'm looking into. So that's another thing I'm doing. I need to plan for Halloween. I don't need to plan. I know what I want to do. But it's going to be a complete new medium and technique that I'll be using. So I need to A, get the stuff, B, get the right stuff, C, play with it, see how it works and if it's going to work and if that idea in my head is actually going to come to anything, and then actually do a video. Or maybe you guys want to see me actually mess up with the practice at the beginning as well, that I might do. But I'm just a little bit cautious of maybe I'm running out of time for that. With all the other stuff I've got to do as well. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now. Hopefully I've put some sort of montage or something on the overlay. Otherwise you are just looking at the Scream Queen. And I need to stop moving around so much my head with the microphone because it's going in and out probably. But yes, one last look at my beautiful door. The door, I tell you, the beautiful black door. Ignore the hole at the bottom, that will be changed at a later date. But it's so quiet. I don't know why, but it's so quiet. Well, I know why, but it's bizarre. That, by the way, is the Fantasia print for July scroller box. Can I get it catching the light correctly? Because there's not really a lot of daylight. A little bit you can see it. But yeah, that's an idea of what I was doing, talking about with the July box. Then just a whole bunch of mess and messing with some granulation paints. But yes, moving on to the next clip.